I'm already tracking showers and storms early this morning. Make sure to have your alerts turned on and your rain gear handy.
Oh, yeah, and those storms can definitely affect your early Wednesday morning commute, so you're going to want to use caution and pay close attention to the roadways.
Don't wait until the last minute. The rain is here, and that means you need to protect yourself from potential flooding. We'll tell you where you can pick up your sandbags ahead of a washout.
If nothing being done about it, then y'all still want people to pay full rent.
Car break-ins, a big problem at a Baton Rouge apartment complex with security issues we previously reported on. We're going to hear from more victims who say they're frustrated.
Investigative, in-depth. This is Tune In Morning News at 6.
If you are heading out soon, you may notice some fog out there. You may be wondering, how long will it last?
Good morning, South Louisiana. We're glad you could tune in on this Wednesday, January 24th. I'm John Pasterek.
And I'm Brandy B. Harris. Now, a lot of us were waking up this morning to a lot of booms and thunder and lightning out there. Let's go straight to Storm Station meteorologist Emma Kate Cowan. Emma Kate, how is all this rain timing out for us, and what can we expect?
Hey, you know, right around 6 a.m. right now, we're starting to see an increase in shower and storm activity around all of southern Louisiana. And as we take a look at the live radar, you can see that activity really picking up right to the west of our area. Probably will continue east over the next few hours. In fact, really keeping my eye on this area right outside of Point Capee Parish and Wilkinson County. Very safe. Give yourself extra amount of time, actually, as things could get quite messy. In fact, let's check in with Lauren Hawkins to see how the morning commute looks.
All right, Emma Kate, thank you so much. Yeah, like you were saying, there are three major elements that can affect your commute this morning. That's going to be those heavy downpours, the roadways, flash flood. Definitely watch out for that in certain areas that are. Expect some slowdowns there heading eastbound, getting off the bridge. I'll have another update coming up in about 10 minutes. For now, JP, Brandy, back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Lauren. Well, like Emma Kate was saying, we are under flood watch, and that means you need to take action to avoid potential flooding. And you can do that today by picking up your sandbags. The city's suggesting stopping by any one of these locations you see here on your screen. Sand and sandbags will be available at numerous rec parks across the capital area. Additional sites include Airline Highway Fairgrounds and Memorial Stadium. Now, you need to remember to bring your own shovel, and you can find the full list of locations on our website, WBRZ.com. Make sure you stay prepared and stay safe.
Now to a news alert. 2 women are in critical condition as police search for the gunman. Police say that the shooting happened around 10:30 last night on Plank Road near Greenville Street. The victims were driving when the shooter fired shots at them from another car. Both women are at the hospital for their injuries. As of now, the motive and suspect are unknown. Stay tuned for more updates and details on this developing story.
Some new information. A house fire that we first showed you on Tune In last week is now a fatal fire. 68-year-old Jesse Allen, who suffered major burns in that fire on Byron Street, has died. Investigators say a space heater too close to flammable material started that fire. 8 others were also in the home, and they were able to get out safely.
A Baton Rouge apartment complex is in the hot seat again after residents complained about security in the area.
Yeah, now we're told the complex is a prime spot for thieves to break into cars. Tune In's Mia Monet joins us in the studio with more. Mia, good morning. So what are these residents alleging?
Good morning, Brandy and JP. Now, they're saying that their car has been broken into multiple times, and the residents who live in the Port Royal apartments on Airline Highway are tired of it. They say they've been waking up to their cars being ransacked and even having broken windows. Now, look at your screen. This is the video that you can see 2 suspects walk right up to a white Kia. The both of them get really close to the passenger side window, touching it. Moments later, they are seen walking across the parking lot, holding the car window in their hands. They then walk out of the view of the camera. Now, one resident that I spoke to has had to replace her car window twice in the last 2 months, and she is tired.
Why is nobody being caught? People went through the front gate with their cars, and the gate still to be broke. Catch them people. They got license plates. What's going on? We tired of playing with them over there.
We are concealing that person's identity for their own safety. However, we reached out to BRPD and they tell us they've responded to about 55 calls of service to that particular apartment complex in the last 3 months, and most of them are car burglaries. Reporting in the studio, Mia Monet, WBRZ News 2.
Security issues a problem there. Hey, Mia, thanks for that. Well, the future of the city of St. George now in the hands of the state Supreme Court. Around 24 potential St. George residents joined litigators in court Tuesday to fight the proposed city. Incorporation efforts have been turned down by prior courts during the 8-year process. City Parish claims that voters were misled since the incorporation has no plan for government and will take a lot of tax income from Baton Rouge. But St. George proponents say they left nothing unsaid.
They were informed when they signed the petition. They were informed in the campaign process, and they were informed when they went to the ballot and cast their votes. So how do you tell me now that they didn't know what they were voting for?
There is no definitive answer on when a decision might come down, but it shouldn't take more than a couple of months. Well, new this morning, Adam Smith, a 25-year employee of the EBR schools, will be taking over as superintendent. This comes after Dr. Cito Narcise's resignation was approved. The school board appointed Smith Tuesday night in a lengthy meeting of the public vouching for Smith. Now, the board also passed a motion to remove a clause that would prevent Smith from the permanent position. Community supporters praising Smith's leadership and educational skills, even went as far as to say that he should be hired on the spot.
Adam Smith is a great person, but it's time out for us hiring people just because they're great people. So don't hire him because he's just this amazing guy, but he's a phenomenal educator. He's an even better leader, and that's what we need.
Despite the public comments wanting to speed up the process, the school board must adhere to a 30-day application posting period before selecting a permanent superintendent. Yeah, Adam Smith getting a lot of support from the rank and file, from teachers and school workers, and from some of the school board members. So it's going to be interesting to see. Now he can apply for the permanent position to see if he will and if he gets the job.
It's interesting to see how this is all going to play out. Even more interesting because normally when we see those type of meetings, it can be very contentious. So to see that both sides are kind of agreeing on Adam Smith to be the interim and we'll move forward from there, it's very interesting to keep an eye on. Well, still to come on Tune In, Trump wins New Hampshire, but Nikki Haley vows to keep on the fight. Get the latest on the post-primary fallout coming up.
And later, Barbie and Ken, why some are calling it an Oscar nomination abomination. So who was snubbed and what's the message?
Yeah, and don't forget your rain gear today. We'll take a look at the latest radar after the break.